So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine.
These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And Messi! That was venomous. Roberto, and it's Messi. Griezmann! Machado tries to clear. Rakitic. Ronaldo displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And hit has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Maxwell. Oh, shooting chance! Forward it goes. Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. In with a header! And the defence can get it clear. Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Bonucci. And it's played forward. Higuain gets into a dangerous position. And it's Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Messi. Rakitic. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Alexandro. Roberto. And it's Messi. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hoists it forward. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Bonucci. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. He's away. Plays it out to the wing. There's the cross. And he's cut it out. Hoists it high. And the through ball is intercepted. Szczesny gets it upfield. Going through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Piqué plays it forward. Messi, a scorer already in the game. Matuidi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Matuidi clips one. He's gone for it! He has done it! Juventus are level! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Matuidi. And here's Dybala. Oh, the ball's come loose! Into the middle.
Well, when the options...
And we've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Dybala. De Ligt. de Ligt. Dybala. Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Griezmann. Rakitic. This could fall anywhere. Bentancur drives it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Higuain. He could be in here. And here's Dybala. Chris shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Pjanic. He's in, surely! Roberto goes looking. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Pjanic plays it forward. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Roberto. Jordi Alba. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He came in hard, very hard. Luis Suarez! That is absolutely glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. You can see...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Alexandro. Matuidi. Matuidi has got himself a free kick. Alexandro. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up...
Suarez is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Lobs it in gently. He's on his way. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Chance! And it's played forward. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Beautifully done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Pjanic. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Pjanic. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Griezmann. Suarez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful.
Luis Suarez! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Pjanic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chiellini. Matuidi. This has gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bentancur, good ball. Shot, he's had a go! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Juventus give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. That's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Ronaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cuadrado. And that's that. Barcelona win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.